I personally love online games. That's the majority of what I play. They're usually easy to play in short sessions, and you can play against other real people. Well, most of the time, you can play against other real people. But as the frustration of losing or playing competitive games builds, or even if the game is too easy... I don't really want to have to do this to him. Sometimes you just need a break. Single player games are great, and I think too many people overlook them. My two favorite video games of all time are both primarily single player games, and even some popular multiplayer games have solo campaigns. GTA, for example, is well known for its campaigns. I've only played 20 minutes of the GTA 5 one. Well, Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the best single player games of all time. I've only ever played the online game. And this is the problem with modern gaming. I'm just one of many people who barely plays offline games, but in order for this video to not be a complete wash, I'm going to talk about the few single player games I've actually played fully and why these experiences are necessary to have in contrast to playing endless rounds of whatever game you're playing. I know it's pretty popular to say that the solo Minecraft experience is boring, but take away the competitive mindset, the urge to beat the game as soon as possible, and the ridiculous standards, and you get one of the most relaxing and chill experiences in gaming. And there's no wrong way to do it either. You can make elaborate farms and automate pretty much anything you want and make your life as easy as possible, or you can play in a more simple way. I personally lean towards the latter more often than not, since I don't really know a ton of intricate mechanics, but if I wanted to, there's always a tutorial posted somewhere to ensure that you can play in any way you want, regardless of your knowledge of the game. Continuing with tutorials, they're great for people who don't know what they're doing in building or aren't creative, and while I prefer to build my own stuff, that very much depends. But it doesn't matter how you play, even if you're just running around and exploring for 2 hours. I mean, that's what I do in Red Dead Online. Switching from a fast-paced online game to something like this gives you crazy whiplash, but having a balance on these types of games prevents a lot of problems I mentioned in the intro. But Minecraft can be almost overwhelming with how many options you have to play. So while the sandbox genre is awesome for relaxing single-player experiences, sometimes you want a little guidance on what you actually are supposed to do. Terraria is my favorite video game of all time, but before I talk about that, there are a few minor flaws. Fishing isn't very fun to me personally. It's not as much of a sandbox as Minecraft is, if that's what you're looking for, and the game is almost impossible without the Terraria wiki or some kind of help. If you thought Minecraft was overwhelming, then you're in for a treat. Okay, I know that doesn't sound all that great, but trust me, this is a really good game. While it is more linear, that doesn't make it any less replayable than Minecraft. One playthrough can be upwards of 100 hours if you spend a lot of time building, making farms, or really beating the game, really 100%ing it. I have a lot of hours on this game, and I've been playing for many years, but every time I replay it, I discover at least 3 things I never even knew existed in the game. Combine that with frequent and substantial updates, with every update being considered the last update, and you get a game that won't make you miss online games at all. Even the flaw of inaccessibility to newcomers can be positive, as it'll give you a lot to do, that's for sure. If you're ever getting tired of playing similar feeling online games, tired of getting frustrated by something that's supposed to be fun, then I'm telling you, this game is worth it. You will put a lot of time into it if you dedicate your time to one playthrough. I don't hate online games, and that's not the message I want to send with this video. I'm just saying that taking a break and giving these slower paced single player games a chance is 100% worth it. While I know single player games don't have the satisfaction or the social aspect of playing with other people, anyone can get bored of playing the same 3 games over and over again, especially when a lot of multiplayer games are very similar. Okay, what? What is happening? And the majority of the most creative games out there are not multiplayer, so why not play something new?